Hey guys, hello. How are you doing today? I am Kim Douglas coming to you guys for a prosperity point. Just help you out a little bit in your life, help you out a little bit in your business. I just want to talk to you guys today a little bit, really briefly, about 3 steps to being rich. 3 steps to being rich. If you follow these steps, you will be considered one of the rich. Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk to you about briefly today. I am going to share this really quickly in a group, and then we're going to get this very quick live started. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I'm just going to share this point for you really quick. I'm getting ready to head out to dinner. I had my birthday a couple days ago, and just wanted to wait to the weekend to kind of get together with family. You know, it's kind of hard to do stuff in the middle of the week. So we're going to go out to dinner, have a little fun, have a little communication and love, and food, obviously. Food is necessary. Food is necessary. So like I said, I'm going to share this very quickly in a group, get some more friends invited to the property, and I'm going to give you these 3 steps that you got to do. You have to start doing if you want to be considered one of the rich. And that also depends on what is your definition of wealth, you know. But this, regardless if you're talking knowledge, if you're talking money, this is where you need to be. These are the steps that you need to do to be considered one of the few, right? Okay, so I need about a few more seconds. I'll finish this up and we'll get right to it. As you're coming in, go ahead and let me know who you are. Let me know how your day's going. Let me know what's going on in your world. Drop me a line, as long as it is a positive one. So, yep, we got that going. All right, more friends to the party. So, yes. Okay, so today we are going to talk about 3 steps to being rich. 3 steps to being rich. So what do you guys think about this? What do you think these 3 steps have to deal with? You know, there's some very key things that the top earners, no matter what business, no matter what their gift is that they're showing to the world, they are all doing these things. Okay, so the first thing, if you want to, one of the 3 ways that you got to do to be rich is, first, you have to, 1, increase your speed of implementation. So I'm going to say that again. So the first thing is increase your speed of implementation. So what does this mean, right? So that's basically the rate that you absorb information that is necessary and act on it. You know, you got to take action right away. Do you know your brain naturally talks you out of things that you don't understand completely? It's kind of like that fight or flight response. Like, okay, this is new. This might be scary. I don't know if I want to do it. You got to shut that down. You learn the information that's needed for you to move forward, and you have to take action immediately. You have to learn how to stop that process. You have to stop over evaluating everything, right? So I was watching a video, and the video was basically called 3 Signs to Know If You Will Be Rich, right? And the YouTube channel was Success Insider. And he said that he was talking to, someone who's going to be his potential coach. You know, he was looking for a coach, and he gave him some steps to do, right? He gave him some things to do, and he told him, basically, he was kind of insinuating that, you need to come out here. And I believe he said he was in London or something, and he obviously wasn't there. So, he had to make a decision. If he wanted this guy time, he had to go meet him on his terms, right? So he had a decision real quick. He said, this is going to be beneficial to me. He bought the ticket. And he called him back and said, okay, are you going to pick me up from the airport, or are you going to show me where to go? So that is what's got to happen. You got to start learning how to stop analyzing everything and realize that if you want to be considered one of the rich, you have to be confident in decision making. You got to make a decision and stick to it. And you got to do it quickly. You get the information, you get the knowledge that you need. Now it's time to act. It's time to put it into action and to make it work, right? Because that's what you got to do, step 1. And part of what he said to that, which was really creative, he said, no data for later. So basically, don't file that away and say, oh yeah, I'll get to that later. So there's no such thing as data for later. You need to use data now. It comes in, it goes out. Comes in, it goes out. That's how quickly your speed of implementation must be, right? So you got to increase that. Increase your speed of implementation. The second thing to do if you want to be rich is you have to have the ability to take action to that, getting killed by the tiger or getting killed by the bear, but we create zone fearful situations in our mind which are still equally as powerful. Like I say, if there's something that you don't know, your body naturally wants to flee. Okay, so you gotta shut that down. You have to learn that you're not sure about yourself. You gotta learn how to take action and move forward, right? In that uncertainty. So he had a really cool quote from Tony Robbins, right? He said that success is determined by the amount of uncertainty a person can handle. So success is determined by the amount of uncertainty a person can handle. Like I said, if you want to be considered one of the few, one of the 2% of the world, maybe even less than that, you have to do what they are doing. And all of them, no matter, like I said, what business, no matter what their gift, what their message is to the world, they have mastered these 3 steps, right? So you just gotta, what do you gotta do? Do that. You just gotta learn how to pull the trigger. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you're meant to do that you don't have full understanding of. You just know that someone who is in a position of leadership or a mentor has told you, hey, this is what you need to do. So then you have to do that. You have to do that even though you're unsure, even though you don't know the outcome. That's kind of part of it. That's part of it. So you're not going to always know the outcome. You just got to take action anyways, believing and knowing that you're moving in the right direction. And if you're not, you'll just make a course correction. You'll make a course correction in the direction while you're in the direction. Tag me on that. Yep. Okay, so that's step number 2, right? So the third step, the third thing you got to learn to master if you are going to be considered one of the rich is you have to value your time. You have to make all of your time count because it is the one thing that once it's gone, it's gone. 5 minutes ago will never return. Not the same 5 minutes. You're 5 minutes older now, so you have less time. And we all think that time is like a limitless commodity. You never know, all of our days are numbered. So you never know how long you actually can push and procrastinate things off. It's not smart to do that. You have to make use of the time that you have because honestly, nobody knows how much time we have. Nobody knows how many tomorrows you have left to procrastinate and push off the things that you were put here to do. You either accomplish those things while you're here or the world will never know what your gift or your talent was supposed to be. It's either or, So he said with the valuing of your time, he said you got to be really excessively strict about your time. I did on this maybe once or twice. 24-hour trick. Basically telling you don't have more than 24 hours. If you have a business, if you have a family, 24 hours is really not the number that you have of productivity. It's not. Most people sleep 8 hours. That takes out 8 hours of the day. Boom, that takes you to 16. If you work an 8-hour job, boom, that takes another 8 hours away. Then you got to think of commute time and picking up your kids and fixing meals. All these little tasks, they take up time. So realistically, the average person probably has about 4 to 5 hours and usually less, like 2 to 3 hours. You got to work out. You got to spend time with your family. You got to, like I said, there's so many things, little things that take up time. So really, how much time do you have? You don't have 24. So you have to really sit with your schedule and work for you with what you're trying to do, right? So he said, people that are rich and wealthy, they're strict about time. They don't waste time on social media. Everything they do has a purpose. They don't waste time on anything that's not necessary. A lot of people that are wealthy, the richest people in the world, they have a very strict daily routine, especially a strict morning routine. You got to realize that a lot of people, average people, might work an 8-hour job, get to sleep 8 hours, and complain about having to go to work for 8 hours a day or have a 12-hour shift. But people who are the most successful people, I'm telling you, most of them are working 18-hour days. And they still have energy. They still have passion because they love what they're doing. They love what they're doing, so it's not work. When you like to shift that paradigm instead of saying, I can't go to work, I don't want to do this, to, man, I can't believe I've been up for 20 hours and I'm ready to keep going. It's possible, but you gotta manage your time. You gotta feel like your time is valuable and direct it to where you want to go, right? Like I said, a lot of people are working very long days, but to them, it's joy. It's not long, it's not work, it's passion, right? So that's what I got for you guys. I will run back through the 3 very, very quickly. So first thing, if you want to be considered among the richest and the wealthy, you have to increase your speed of implementation, which is the rate of which you absorb information that's beneficial, take action on, right? Second thing is you have to learn how to take action even when you feel unsure, even when you feel uncertain, even when you feel scared. You just have to say, you know what? This is the way I'm supposed to go, and go that way. The third thing is you gotta learn how to value your time. You gotta be team-enabled, and you have to do everything with a purpose. I just want to encourage you. He said 2 challenges in the video. So either, you're doing these 3 things, and he said if you're doing these 3 things, that's great. 10x it. Like really, 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 really keep going forward in it and use your time the most efficient way as possible. If you're not, it's okay. It's about realization. Like where do I need to do better? Do I need to do better on getting quicker at making decisions? Like I said, richest of rich people, they don't hem and haw around. They like make a decision and then they go with it. And then if something's wrong with that decision, they make a correction. Like I said, make a course correction while on the direction. While in the direction, they don't wait until the perfect does not exist, right? So if you're not where you want to be, self-check up and say, hey, how do I increase my speed of implementation? How do I just take action when, I'm not certain? And what can I do to better utilize my time? I just want to say, you guys take care so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking, for commenting, and hearing guys that there's information available. This is a Facebook Live with people. So if you are looking to do something live for your business, or you have to put at least Facebook Live training, some cool, awesome strategies to help you move your message forward in your business. Go ahead, check out if you want. I will see you guys next time, and I want you guys to have a prosperous day and or night on purpose. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye.